Good afternoon, Hillsdale UB Church. It is Thursday, and I wanted to give you another update on things that are happening at the church. And so here we go. Wanted to first of all say thank you for all of the support and encouragement that you have been giving us as a staff over the past several weeks. We've gotten emails and text messages and phone calls all along the way, just expressing your support and your gratitude for the work that the staff continues to do in order to encourage you and help you as you grow in your faith. Our greatest desire is that you would stay connected to your Heavenly Father as a family, even if we can't be connected one to another in the same place, worshiping together each week. And so that encouragement means so much to us, and we're grateful for it. So thank you for your support. Also wanted to just address the fact that we understand and we recognize that now as we move into our second month of the Stay Home, Stay Safe order by Governor Whitmer, that we know that it's going to be, if it hasn't already, it's going to be getting difficult for many of you. Some of you have experienced hour cuts in your hours at work. Some of you maybe have been laid off altogether, and we know that financially you're going to feel that burden if you haven't already. And as parents stay home and try to help their kids through their schooling, there are just added stresses in the home, and we recognize all of that. And we're in a phase now of this as a church where we want to be offering you practical helps as you go. And so we need you to understand that we have benevolence funds that we have saved up over the years for just a season like this. And so if you find yourself struggling financially, bills are stacking up, and you're not sure what you're going to do, we do have funds available to help those within our congregation and our community. And so I'd encourage you to call our office, reach out to us, and see if we can't come alongside and help you bridge the gap in these difficult times. If perhaps the assistance you need isn't financial, but it's more of a spiritual or an emotional nature, we have a number of counselors in our congregation who are willing to sit down and just talk through some of the things you're experiencing and working through as a family. They would love to come alongside and help you through the difficulty and some of those difficult days for sure. Also, we want to encourage you to be looking for ways to assist and help your neighbors to show the love of Christ. We've printed off, we mentioned it in our newsletter this week, but we've printed off a number of cards that you can pick up here at the office, or you can print off from that newsletter at home on your own printer. And what we would ask you to do is just to sign your name and your put your contact information on it, and then maybe hand those out. If you live in an apartment complex, you can hand them out in your building, or if you live in a neighborhood, you could pass them out to several of your neighbors. Or if you know people that are at high risk, maybe you just target them and you leave those on their doorstep, or maybe make them available to them. If they need help getting supplies, or they just need someone to talk to on the phone or to connect with because they're feeling isolated and alone during this time, it gives you a really easy way to identify who might need some assistance, who might need someone to come alongside them in these difficult times. And I would encourage you to be thinking as a family who you might reach out to in that way. You know, as a church, we have tremendous opportunity and influence in this community to show the love of Christ and to give support in trying circumstances like the ones we're living in right now. And I would hope that as we come through this and come out of it, that people would recognize Hillsdale United Brethren Church as a place where they do sense and see practically Christ's love, Christ's help and assistance and provision being poured out through our people. If you are struggling to come up with ways to maybe do that, why don't you give us a call, give us an email, shoot us an email, and we'd love to talk with you about how you might do that in your own neighborhood. We continue to serve you and look for ways to come alongside. Our staff, a few of them are in the office every day and available to you. Right now the offices are open to help, but we have not opened them to come in. And so we'd ask that you either call or email at this point until we get a little closer to the resolve of the COVID crisis, and just to help protect our staff so that we can continue working diligently along those ends. We'll continue to pray for you and your family as we go. If you have any needs whatsoever, don't hesitate to contact us, and we'll jump on those right away. Care so deeply about you and your family, and look forward to worshiping with you very soon together again.